Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel Legends Captain America 80th Anniversary Walmart exclusive. I know it's been a while. Thank you again for your patience and letting just having the dead space in my videos. It's got a really cool image of Captain America inside the box. It is kind of weird opening this figure because I've had this for so long. And has a really cool image of Captain America holding up the American flag. And it just says 80 years Marvel, a little brief bio. And it's just got a nice box. Overall, I think it's a really cool box. I wish I had two, but this one does have some damage. But I will be opening them up and we'll check out the details. All right, so first up, we'll check out the shield. I think looks really good. I think overall, it's got a great paint applications. It's nice clean lines around the circles. Star looks good. It does have some white speckling right there. Sorry, my fingers are very chapped due to my little family vacation. Went in the snow and my skin just got dried out. So, but anyway, I can see some of the white speckling on the outside of the star there. But overall, I think it's a really nicely done shield. On the back, it's just that same kind of deep red with that clip that we've seen many times before. That are if you use it a lot to flip back and forth on the clip and the side or the peg, these tend to break. So you definitely have to watch out for those. He also comes with the shield throwing accessory, which we haven't seen since the first Abomination wave. But it's got the cool, open hand, and it's just got the turns on the white with the red translucent plastic that's all nice and smooth. It's got the hole for the peg of the shield, which gives it that nice swoosh effect, which actually is it's actually a really cool effect that we haven't seen lately. We also get two red gloved fisted hands. Very cool. And then here is the alternate Captain America head. His eyes are looking pretty straightforward. The right eye definitely is straightforward. It's got the nice blue. The left eye is looking off to the left quite a bit. Not terrible, but I'm noticing it right away. Good flesh tone. The A looks good. It's pretty cleanly painted. I'm trying to see. It's a little off-centered. You can see on the side here where the blue is kind of risen up or the white should have covered. The wings look good. Ears look good. Overall, it's a cool alternate head. Both alternate heads look pretty similar, but there is a slight difference in them. All right, so now checking out Cap. The head that he comes with on is probably the one I'm going to keep. Both his eyes are looking straightforward. Looks good. The A looks pretty good. It does have a little bit of the white kind of showing, not covering the whole A at the bottom, but it looks pretty centered. Good flesh tone. It's got a light kind of, well, I guess that's the way the shadowing hat from it. I thought it was like a light pink on his lips, but it's not. It's just the shadowing. The wings look good. Ear looks good. There's no blue on that ear. That looks good. I like the white on the wings on the side of the whole mask. But overall, I think that looks really good. You can even see kind of the stitching along the sides of the. I think that looks awesome. On that side too, a little stitching. Hopefully, you guys can see that. My favorite part is right here on the chest. I love all this being sculpted, and it's a nice shiny blue, which looks really cool in the light. Really like that. It's got a nice risen white star. The star on mine's a little sloppy. You can see on the top of the star where the blue is showing, where the white should be covering. It's also got some blotchiness up here in the front. It's too bad. But overall, I think it looks really good. I did have some extra paint covering the hole. I just kind of pressed it in, but now you can't see it. You can see a little bit of the blue showing at the top of the star on the back, but all that is nicely sculpted. I just love that they sculpted all this and did not, go with the painting, the lines and all that stuff. I just think it looks sloppy. This looks really nice. He does have the dark blue around his neck. He's got the lining around the collar there. This does look a little funny at certain angles, but I'm glad they sculpted it around the upper biceps, but the white does kind of go up on the sculpt there, but it's more darker blue. This side looks good though on the bicep, and otherwise you can use the white, and the white and the red looks really good on the stomach area. It does have a little blotch of white showing right there. Not too bad, but all that's nicely sculpted. The paint gets a little sloppy on the back here, but I'm not too bothered by it. The gloves look good. Really like how that look turned out. Just got more of a open hands. I guess you can have them gripping a shield that way. I'm most likely going to be using the fisted hands. I think it's cool to give you want to do punching poses, but also I just like my figures to have those punching fisted hands. The belt looks good. Nice black belt with the silver belt buckle there. And you can see it looping through the blue loops of his pants. Mine's a little lopsided, but I'm pretty sure you can just kind of push it the way you want to get it more level. It does continue with the dark blue pants and the classic red boots, which look really cool. All right, so going over the articulation, and then we'll go ahead and swap the pieces out. He looks left and right. You can look up very far, looks down all the way. Kind of head bobble side to side. It's got ball joints in the shoulders. They move out, down, forward, and back. The upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist rotation, also a hinge at the wrist. He does have the nice ab crunch, crunches forward, arches back. The waist swivel, kicks up. The camera will focus. Down, spreads about pretty far, almost does the full splits. Upper thigh swivel, mine's a little tight there. Double jointed knees, boot rotation, ankles move down, they move up. He does have nice ankle rockers and pickles on his feet. All right, I'll show you guys with the alternate head, or I'll just compare it right now, and then we'll swap it on. So here we go. The alternate head, you can definitely see, has a bigger chin. So depending on which version, that is kind of the difference I see on this one. Bigger chin. Overall, the mask itself, the A, looks a little different. And of course, I knew that was going to happen. And the wings are slightly different. Actually, they're completely different. So just depending on the version of cap you want. Me, I'll be keeping it on this one just because this eye is a little wonky, which is too bad. Because I do actually kind of like the wings on this one, but this kind of reminds me of more classic. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But yeah, it's a pretty cool looking alternate head. At least it's actually a lot different than I thought. And then here he is with the throwing shield effect. I do kind of wish we had maybe a third alternate head with more of an angry face, so it can give him that facial expression for tossing it or throwing his shield. And then here he is with a fisted hand, which definitely going to be putting both fisted hands for the height next. But there you go, guys. Pretty cool. All right, so cap stands just right at 6.5 inches tall. And there he's holding his shield. And then for a quick comparison, here's the other effect that we got from the Abomination wave, just so you can see the difference. Obviously, the gloves are going to be different, but you can see that this is more of a lighter pink and it has a little more white, where this one turns into a darker red. The shield looks about the same size. I'm going to bring in cap here. You guys can see. I think the circle, yeah, it's about the same, but just a fully different look. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. Otherwise, it's completely the same. All right, so for the fun comparison, here's the Marvel Now cap. The reason why I brought him in is because he also has that whole sculpt on his chest. And then here's a pretty good comparison, I feel, that's kind of equivalent to this figure, is the Face Off cap. This is the non-variant, which I think this cap is so cool. Hopefully it doesn't, their 80th anniversary doesn't fall over. And then here is the Series 1 cap, which also, I'll try to bring this up so it's not too, has the little sketching on there, but it's more of like a decal that's been printed onto the plastic. I'm hoping you guys can see that. You can see the dotting and everything. It's pretty cool. But there's Series 1 cap. He's a little loose in the legs. He actually, I feel like he has a bigger shield. Him and Face Off have the same shield, actually. But you can just see the difference in the shield size next to Hasbro compared to Toy Biz. It's definitely, I prefer a bigger shield. That's just me. I think it's cooler when it covers up more of his body. It feels like it's more protective, But anyway, I think this is a great upgraded, updated Hasbro classic Captain America. I'm very impressed with him. I really like the paint applications. And just overall, it's a good update. I do wish the shield was a little bigger. That's probably my only complaint. But overall, in that third head, I would like to have a third head with like more of an angry cap. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thank you again for being patient. I know it's been several days since I posted the video, and I just again appreciate you watching these videos. I enjoy making them and communicating with you guys. All right, hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.